work right now. No. Actually, not. No. Hold on, I'll call right back.
Listen, good morning, yo. Another day, another dollar. Today is Saturday morning, and I feel good. I feel blessed. I got a good, nice rest last night. I woke up early this morning, took a cool shower, brushed my teeth. You feel me? Had a little prayer, had a little meditation time. And I feel good. Like I told y'all before, the last 2 to 3 days, well, the last 3 days, the last 2 days, I ain't really get no sleep. I ain't sleep. So last night I did get some rest, so I feel a lot better. I feel a lot energized. Now I'm about to get a little workout in, start the day. I got to do a little, grocery shopping, a little rounds, pick some things up. I don't really do too much. I'm gonna be honest. I'm the type of person where I don't want to say I'm a hermit, but I'm more of a homebody. You feel me? I will, step out if that's what my family want to do, but I go out for things that's needed, almost like purposeful. I'm not really into just trying to find things to get into, even though I know it's important to network, meet people, but it's all about meeting the right people. I'm not just out here in everybody's face, hey, how you doing, what's going on, you feel me? I'm more of a type of person where I go where I gotta go, but the right people will attract me, will find me, as long as I'm vibrating on the right frequency. But I'm about to get a little workout in, you feel me? Just a little in-home workout. If y'all are not, going to the gym, that's cool, but make sure you're getting some sort of exercise in. Make sure you're treating your body right, you feel me? It helps with everything, and you gotta think for the long term. You don't wanna be just working yourself so much that you deteriorate in your body, or you're not taking care of yourself. That's the most important thing that you should be doing. Don't get caught up in everything else that you're doing, that you're not taking care of yourself at all. That's not how we going out. That's not what we doing, you feel me? We want to live as long as we can, you feel me? And we want to enjoy all the work and all the fruits that we putting in, all the labor that we putting in. And yeah, you want to be here for your family. You want to be here for your loved ones. And you don't want to just work out because you in a sport. Or you don't want to just work out because you feel me, you're so-called young. At the end of the day, the way you take care of your body is going to determine how, you perform. You feel me? If your body is deteriorating or you're not really taking care of it, then what you expect? You're going to end up in and out the hospital. You're going to end up always sick. I haven't been sick in a while. You feel me? Not saying that it's not possible, but the thing that I try to do to take care of myself, you feel me, it prevents me from getting sick. So that's what it is. We about to get right into this workout. I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to these in-house workouts, I usually, you feel me, I get real creative. You got social media, you got online, so I use it as like a tool or resource, you feel me? I'm not just on there just scrolling. I like looking at, inspirational things that could, give you some type of information or knowledge. And then even when it comes to the workouts, that's really what I be looking at, because I'm no gym professional, no gym rat, nothing like that. But I do like exercising, so if I see something from there that I like, I'm going to go ahead and take it. I'm going to use it for my benefit, you feel me? I was going to get a gym membership, but at the end of the day, I got some weights over there in the corner that I'm gonna use, and that's, you feel me, that's gonna save me a little $80 a month, you feel me? Or yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna say their names, but I ain't messing with PF no more. PF, yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't messing with them no more. They did me dirty, so they acting like the workers that work there, they act like they own the gym and they don't. So I don't like the way that they treated me. So, I'm going to take my situation somewhere else. bicep shoulder work, and I don't know if I'm gonna do this for 3 or 5 sets. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking I'll probably do it for 5. I probably feel good if I do it for 5. That'll make me feel better. But I've been eating less, you feel me? Eating less, and then when I do eat, I'm trying to eat something healthy. It might not be the healthiest, but I'm not going crazy. But I'm learning everything in moderation. You don't gotta be on a super strict diet, but it do gotta be to a point where you are conscious of what you put in your body. Now I'm about to get these arms bulky, you about to get these arms right, get these shoulders right. Consistency is everything. So you don't gotta kill yourself, but you do gotta get up and do something. After this, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little run. Go ahead and do a little run slash walk. And then, yeah, go ahead and get started with the rest of the day. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm on my run and it's cold as you feel me? I just had to document and let y'all know I did come out here, no excuses. It's been cool really for like the past 3-4 days. It's probably like 35 degrees. But you gotta get that exercise in. During this weather, this the weather that people most likely to be depressed because it's cold, because you feel me, like just the sun not out, but you still gotta get your body moving, body flowing. When I tell you my hands is freezing though, you feel me, but that's no excuse. We not gonna let cold weather stop us. Because at the end of the day, if you get started now, your body gonna be right by the time by the time summertime come, you're gonna be right. You're gonna already be in the process. Don't wait till it get warm for you to really buckle down and start, getting your health right. Whew. Listen, family, we back at it again. The game about to come on. I ain't know it was coming on this early though. I ain't even gonna hold you. As you can see, I'm trying to stay healthy. Got another salad. We did add the 2 breadsticks. I ain't gonna lie, I've been ODing on these chicken Caesar salads. You feel me? Got the water. I'm probably gonna get another water, but by this game about to start, we about to tune in, tap in. It's a blessing to be able to watch it with this nice salion. Today is Sunday, and I'm contemplating going to church. I haven't been to church in about, I want to say it's been some years. It's been a long time. I've learned how to connect with God and build my relationship with God through praying, through other spiritual practices. There's nothing wrong with it, but this church is a primarily white church, so I don't really know like what to expect. I don't really know what to think. I'm the type of person, I feel like God works through all people. So I'm really contemplating if I'm going to, go over there and see what's going on. My mom went to the church one time and she said it was amazing, but I might gotta see it for myself. I'm also the type of person that I don't mind, experiencing new things when it comes to different cultures or different religions, whatever it is. In my mind, I believe it's one God, you feel me? It's one source, you feel me? You connect with him, he lived through you. So I'm not really the type of person that is overly opinionated about what somebody practices. I just feel like if God working through you, you won't be able to tell in the way you living, you feel me? I'm not the person to judge what anybody is doing, how they're doing it. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of scarred. From church. I don't know if I told y'all that. You feel me? When I was sick, when I was younger, I had a lot of people praying for me in the church, and I appreciate that. But it was a lot of other things that was going on in the church that kind of made me veer away from it. You feel me? A lot of people in the church that's so-called religious, they don't really, walk and act like, they gods, like they godly. A lot of it is petty nonsense or, just things that's in the way. So that's really the reason why I haven't, just been in the church. It kind of scarred me. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm thinking about it, and I got time to think. I still gotta, do some other things. I gotta pray. I pray on it. Do a little workout. We gonna see. But it's right down the street, so I'm not going out of my way. But even if I was, you feel me? If that's what I want to do, that's what I'm gonna do. But my grandma told me to try it, or mom said I should try it. You feel me? So I've been sitting, I've been thinking, I've been contemplating heavy, yo. You feel me? If I am gonna go, today will be the day to try it. You feel me? And once again, I'm not going there for the people. I'm going there for the atmosphere, to connect with the spirit every day. You feel me? I'm building my relationship with God more and more, because at the end of the day, we only this far because of Him. We only this far because He's guided us. You feel me? And if you don't believe in God, I don't know what to tell you. You feel me? You might gotta experience that on your own time. But I know I have been through, death, near-death situations where it was out of my control. I don't know how, you feel me, I was going to get through it, whatever the situation was. So, if y'all out there and life is not really going how you want it to go, if you feel like, you feel me, you just disconnected from everything, like you feel empty, you might want to start praying, you feel me, start connecting with God genuinely. And not just doing it because somebody says so. You feel me? Because if somebody say go to church just because, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. You got to have a reason for doing things. You feel me? But I don't know. That's just what I woke up thinking that on my mind. And because I thought it, I don't know. I think I might follow through with that action. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But I'm sitting here contemplating, I'm flossing. This really messing my head up right now, this idea. Popped in my mind. Look at that, I can't go to the church service on my resting again. Alright, y'all, here we go. Y'all thought I was playing. I'm dead serious. I'm about to see what's going on in the church building, man. See what they talking about. See if I can get some words of inspiration. You feel me? You might catch a message. Never know who you might meet. Never know who you might run into. You feel me? I'm in a space in my life where I'm just keeping an open mind. You feel me? I know what I've been taught. I know what I've been raised. I know what I've learned. You feel me? But I just like experiencing new things, trying new things. But you don't never know where to come from it. I'm going to let y'all know, though, when I get out, what the experience was like and how I enjoyed it. Let's get it. No, listen, yo, I just got back. When I tell y'all it was an experience, you feel me, and I loved it. I got invited back to the second service at 11 o'clock, too, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to make me a little breakfast, a little sausage, egg, and cheese, maple chicken sausage, egg, and cheese on a big one. I think I'm gonna go back for the I'm gonna be real. I think I'm gonna go back for the 11 o'clock service. I got there a little late because I took a shower, prayed on my own, you feel me? Did a little meditation. By the time I looked up, it was 8:40. It was like 8:45, almost 9. And the service started at 8:30, so I came in kind of late. But the little bit of time that I was there, man, everybody was they greeted me. Everybody greeted me with the utmost respect. You feel me? The energy levels in the building was amazing, and you feel me? The message definitely resonated with me, because as much as I, believe in God, as much as I know if God has worked in my life, it's a lot of times where I'm trying to be in control of what's going on. I'm trying to be in control of, you feel me, the direction, if I feel like things is not going the way they need to go. But at the end of the day, that's not necessarily having faith, you feel me? If you saying you got faith, you got to be able to allow God to work in your life, even when you don't see things working out the way they might need to work out. You feel me? And I'm working on that now. You feel me? I'm working on that now. But even after the service, it was a lady that told me she enjoyed my presence. She enjoyed me being there. She wasn't trying to sell me or nothing, but I'm very heavy on energy. I'm very heavy on people's spirit. and everybody in there was just, well, not everybody in there, but the people that I talked to, they were, you know, they just had a certain spirit about them. People could pretend and fake all day, but I got the gifts and the capabilities to, read through people, and it was a blessing. My experience as well. To be honest, I think me and my brother, that might be a thing. You feel me? You might start going there just to get your spirit right. Cause I'm not gonna lie, this week that I just had, I was anxious. I was overthinking. You feel me? And I feel like that was a period of time where I just needed to sit still and just think about what it is that God want me to receive, the messages that I need. You feel me? Instead of just being on the move, I do a lot of reading, I do a lot of researching, and I do a lot of learning. But at the end of the day, you could do all that in the world, but you don't want to necessarily just rely on those things. You want to always keep your mind on God and know that He working in your life. You feel me? And you want to love Him for, you feel me, Him, the connection, not what you feel like He could do for you, not because you feel like He about to give you blessings. So I know a lot of people, they look like, my life like this, God not helping me, God not doing this. But at the end of the day, it's about building a real solid connection. You feel me? And that just helped me realize that today, like whatever you're going through in life, you will be tested. Don't think that just because you got a connection with God, you're not going to be tested. You're going to always be tested. You're going to go through hard times. You're going to go through heartbreaks. But you got to learn everything is not meant for you to take into your hands. You feel me? Sometimes you got to let things play out. And how they going to play out if you believe Him. If you believe that, you feel me, He going to work in your life. I'm not going to lie. Where we are today, yes, we definitely put work in. Yes, we definitely building. But without the faith and the strength from God, I don't know where we would be. Because I'm not going to lie, the way we living now, we wasn't always living like this. I'm going to be real. Wasn't always living like this. Just the way that we to go about life. You feel me? We was doing things that I know God probably wouldn't have approved of. And it was all on us, you feel me? One false move, one wrong mistake. Those are consequences that we was gonna have to deal with. You feel me? Once we started leaning more on God, He kinda had to, reroute our moves. You feel me? He had to show us that we needed Him, because it was a point in time in our life where, you feel me, I didn't know how we was gonna make it. I didn't know how we was going, you feel me, make ends meet. Or, with all the hard work we was doing, it's just like things wasn't adding up. But as I started putting my full faith in God and really started, making the effort to build that relationship, it seems like life started to, brighten up. You feel me? He started putting pieces together, putting things together so it could flow the right way. But that's all I wanted to let y'all know, y'all. After not going to church for some years, I finally went. You feel me? And the church that I went to, it was very, it was different from what I'm used to, but I had an open mind. I had an open heart. And I enjoyed it, you feel me? If I would have never went, I would have never enjoyed that experience. And I had it in my mind, you don't never know who you might meet. You don't never know, what connections you might make. In this life, God going to send people that, into your life that's going to help you, assist you, aid you. People going to be a blessing to you. But if you don't never, you feel me, open up, how can you ever make those connections? You feel me? You feel me? Because you might be making connections on your own, but if you forcing the situation by yourself, you don't know those people's intentions. You always got to be on point. You always got to pay attention to, people's intentions. But at the end of the day, if you allowing God to lead your footsteps, you're much better off opposed to attacking life by yourself. But I ain't gonna lie, today was a major success. It's 10-10 right now. And I'm about to make this breakfast sandwich, and then y'all, I'm probably gonna go back to the second service so I can experience the whole thing. But I just wanted to give y'all an update. I feel like a whole changed man. I feel like a whole changed man, not just because of today, but just the whole journey, you feel me, that's going on. Not only my life, but my family life. It's a blessing. But I love y'all, man, and that's gonna be the end of this vlog. Oh man, that's the end of this vlog. And stay blessed, stay safe, stay prosperous. We out.
God your father now.
Like, subscribe, and ring that bell notification for more vlogs. Let's get it.